Hey guys, welcome back. Here's your boy Sir Drinks a Lot, and today's brought you a lovely sunrise. Your beautiful faces, my beautiful face, and lap it up, drink from Wally World, another Olipop, support digestive health, probiotic, botanicals, plant fibers, classic root beer. Sparkling tonic. 2 grams of sugar per can. Classic root beer. Then basically, in my opinion, how can you can't mess up root beer, or you shouldn't be able to. I was not impressed with Olipop's last drink. I can't remember what it was. It was like cream something. But cherry, maybe? But there are 35 calories. There are 25 milligrams of sodium, 16 grams total carbs, and it contains 3% juice. And like I said, juice. It's root beer. What kind of craziness is this juice? So, something I wanted to talk about. It's not. There's so much that we could talk about. I live in Texas, so I could probably talk about the Roe v. Wade stuff. I could talk about Uvalde. Just in general, we could talk about the immigrants, the 46 immigrants that were found dead in the shipping container in someplace or whatever. Talk about Trump attacking a Secret Service agent. I don't know, or I heard something about that recently, so I wouldn't have enough information to have anything more than a chuckle about that. But one thing that has kind of bothered me, and it's just slightly upsetting, because we're all very, very relationships, and of course with me and the stuff that I've been through, and the stuff that a lot of people have been through, a lot of us fear not necessarily rejection. What we have right now is this ease of getting rid of what we're not interested in. I honestly think that if you're trying to find love, but all you're looking for is the physical part, you need to make that just say something about that. Just say that's what you're looking for when you're meeting the person that you want to meet, or that you're meeting up with, and let them know, because sometimes people catch feelings, and then you do that funky ghosting thing, and it's like, the ghosting is probably one of the most shittiest things you can do, instead of just coming right out and saying, hey, I was just looking for a quick thing. I wasn't looking for anything to get serious. Because people are afraid of relationships. They're afraid of, and I think a lot of it has to do with, I think some people think that if you can't go from trying to be something intimate to just being friends. Like, if you tried to do the whole relationship thing, and one or both of you decide, you know what, this isn't gonna work, the only option is the nuclear one, is to just end it. But you can still have friends, back in the old days, it was men and women can't be friends because, it's like we're totally different. Now there's a lot more mutual interests between the two sexes, I think, and And yet, the only way to continue the, that we don't be friends is to just completely and totally stop talking to each other. And I find that so frustrating because I go into meeting people and having a really good time and getting to know them, and I don't want to develop it from there. That's why I can't do apps, dating apps, because one, I have no idea to fucking date. I'm not going in it to get into somebody's pants. I'd really like to know somebody and get to know them and be friends, and then kind of go from there. If something develops, that's awesome. Plus, I'm horrible at flirting. I do, and I can be very smooth, but I'm rubbish. So, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but say that I'm talking to somebody, and I really like them, but I don't find them attractive. I'm not put off by them, but I haven't spent enough time around them to really kind of get that feel yet. But I like them and I want to spend time with them when I want to talk to them. But yeah, it's well, sorry. You got I would think that would be fine, but I think you have to like I said, I think with anything you have to be upfront with people and kind of explain to them what's going on, because some people go into you have to both be on the same page, and it's so good when two people are on the same page. The problem is a lot of times people think they're on the same page and they're not. That sucks. It really does. Anyway. But yeah, no, I thought that was something that I wanted to just kind of mention and talk about, because this whole ghosting thing in the dating world right now is just, it's so weird that's a thing. It's you go out for a date, you meet one time, and then there might be a hug, laughter, there might be a lot of fun. Nothing might happen. No interaction physically. But, then all of a sudden there's no communication at all. If you don't have enough time to communicate, to add somebody to your life on a regular basis, to communicate with them, to interact with them in some way, to where you're not going to talk to them for a week after only talking to them for a day or half a day, then don't do it at all. I have female friends of mine who have been, dating on using dating apps, meeting people, but it's almost 95% of it, hi, how you doing, and then nothing. So I don't know. I think that's a bit frustrating. Oh. Oh my goodness. It's gone bad. It literally is it is it's gone bad. I can taste the root beer, but it just how could you ruin root beer? Okay, I realize, maybe it's the sparkling tonic. Maybe that's the whole thing. It's supposed to be the tonic flavor, but with root beer. And I just don't drink tonic water. But there literally is. It tastes like the root beer has gone bad. You know? I mean, okay, the smell's a little... It's kind of nice, but then you can kind of catch a little bit of a weird, odd taste. This is... I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's mostly on the back of the tongue. There's this kind of a funky... I can't... It's when... I don't know what it is, but it's when like you breathe in, and it's the flavor of the scent as you're breathing in, as it hits the tongue. It's kind of gross. Yeah, I don't... Olipop is not becoming my jam, I think. That's 2 and 2 that have been like not really all that great. And you know what? This might be just because it's a flavor. You know? And like it's a certain type of drink. They're all going to be very similar to this, and I just have to get used to that idea. But it's not... Oh boy. Not a good flavor. Not a good taste. Alright. Honestly, taste-wise, I'm giving this a... I'll give this a 1 and a 2. It's disappointing. I mean, it's maybe not so bad for some people, but like, this flavor just is gross. So, anyway, hope you guys are doing well. As always, I am Sir Drinks a Lot, and I'm wishing you health, wealth, and love, and enough time and gusto to enjoy it all down to the last drop. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. And I will chat with you later. Bye.